All right, today I'm looking at page 14, and I think it's important to go over page 14 because these are a little bit tricky here. So let's look at the top. The base 10 blocks show one way to decompose the number. Follow the directions to decompose the number another way. So there might be more than one way to do this. One way is it says 145 can be 100, 100's flat, plus 40, 4 10 sticks, plus 5, 5 ones cubes. And A says to regroup 110 and draw the new model. So when we regroup, we can take one of the 10s and we can regroup it into the hundreds place, or we can regroup it into the ones place. So right now I'm going to show you how to move from left to right just for this video. You could also take one of the 10s and put it into the hundreds place, but that wouldn't really make the most sense. You can't really move 110 into 100s flat, so you really have to go this way in order to decompose the number another way. So regroup 110, draw the new model. Okay, so that means I'm going to take one of these 10s and bring it to the ones place. So then I would still have a hundreds flat. And then, because I'm taking 110 out, I would have 1, 2, 3, 10 sticks left. And then, I would take that 110 and turn it into ones. So one of these 10 sticks equals 10 ones. There's 10 ones in one's 10 stick, plus the 5 that we have remaining. So here's the new model that we drew. And then we're just writing the model. It says, use addition to show how you decompose the number in part A. Okay, so then you have to use addition to write it out. Let's see, I'm going to use this blue marker. I hope it shows. So I would write a number sentence, 100 plus 30 plus, now usually in the ones place you don't have a 10, but because we're decomposing a 10, we have to have 15 here. And then we can add the equal sign. It's still going to be the same number that we started with, 145. And you can have your student check. Does 100 plus 30 plus 15, does that still equal 145? Yes, that does. Okay, so this was how to decompose 110. Number 8, I want to look at this one as well because you're going to decompose 100. 242, 200's flats plus 4 10s plus 2. And part A on page 15 says regroup 100. Draw the new model. Okay, so you're going to have to refer back to this page, 242. Okay, so if I'm regrouping 100, it says I'm going to take that 100 and I'm going to move it into the tens place. Okay, here we took a 10 and we moved it into the ones place. Now we're going to take 100 and move it into the next place value, which is the tens. So I'm going to draw it out. I have only one flat because I'm moving one of them to the tens. Okay, so then I would draw out the 10 sticks. Now because I regrouped 100 to the tens, I now have 10 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to write it like that. You don't have to. And then we also have the 40 that were here. So I moved that 100 and I got that, plus the 40 tens, which are here. So now I have 14 tens, if you see that. And I still have my remainder of 2 ones because nothing changed in that one. So that was regrouping 100. And now B says use addition to show how you decompose the number in part A. So use addition to show. I can write a number sentence. 100 plus 10 plus 4 is 14. And it's 14 tens. So we could write tens, or we could write 400, right? Because these are tens. So you could either write the word or that, and then plus 2 equals not 100. We have 242. And then check and make sure, because this time we had to add this place value 0, because when you add up 14 tens, it's not just 14, it's 140. So check and make sure. 100 plus 140 plus 2. Start in the ones. Anytime I add or subtract, I start in the ones. Start at the top, down to the bottom. 0 plus 0 plus 2. 0 plus 4, 4. 1 plus 1, 2. And that is the number that we started with at the beginning. And so that would check off. The same thing is here, but it says regroup 10 tens. So look at, we have 14 tens. So we're going to take 10 of them. We're going to move 10 of them over here. So try drawing that out. So we have, oops, wrong color. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 left, because now we're doing 10 tens into the ones place. This will be a lot of ones. So make sure they have maybe a marker and just do little dots is fine. And do them by 5s, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 110. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now check. You should have, let's see, 5, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 ones plus 13 more. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Because I'm moving 10 tens, that makes sense, right? I have 100 ones plus the remainder 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the last 3. And so that's how it would be drawn out. And part B says use addition to show how you decompose the number in part A. And because you were moving 10 tens, you already know that that's 100 plus 13. So you can write out that you now have 4 tens, which is 40 plus 100, 113, 113 equals 153. Then you would check it. Does 113 plus 40 equal 153? And it sure does, so it checks off. And this is how you would decompose the number and decompose the number using drawing a new model and writing the addition sentence to show how you decompose the number. Try it.